Imagine a world without sunlight, under pressures that would crush a submarine like a soda can. Welcome to the deep ocean abyss. Down here, life doesn't play by the rules we know. Photosynthesis is impossible. Instead, life gathers around strange alien-looking vents on the seafloor that spew out not smoke, but methane. These are methane seeps, and they are oases of life in the crushing dark. And in this bizarre world, scientists have just found one of the strangest survival stories ever told, starring a creature you've probably never heard of, the sea spider. This whole thing started as a happy accident. Researchers were exploring methane seeps off the coasts of California and Alaska, using the legendary deep-sea submersible Alvin. They were collecting all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures from nearly 1,000 meters down. Back in the lab, a team from Occidental College and Caltech were analyzing the animals when they noticed something strange about the sea spiders. When they looked at the carbon isotopes in their tissues, basically the chemical signature of what they'd been eating, it pointed to only one source: methane. This was the first clue that these spindly arthropods weren't just neighbors to the seeps. They were directly connected to the gas bubbling from the seafloor. So how does a spider eat a gas? Well, it doesn't, not directly. Instead, it does something far cleverer. It becomes a farmer. When scientists looked closer, they found the exoskeletons of these sea spiders were covered in a thick film of bacteria. But not just any bacteria. These were methanotrophs, which literally means methane eaters. These microbes consume methane to generate energy and produce carbon. The sea spider provides a safe surface for these bacteria to live on, a mobile home right in the middle of an all-you-can-eat methane buffet. In return, the spider gets a constantly replenishing food source right on its own body. As lead author Shana Gafredi put it, just like you would eat eggs for breakfast, the sea spider grazes the surface of its body, and it munches all those bacteria for nutrition. It's essentially farming its own food on its own back. To prove this, scientists ran a brilliant experiment. They put the spiders in a tank with methane that was labeled with a special trackable isotope. Sure enough, they watched that labeled carbon go from the methane into the bacteria and then get absorbed right into the spider's digestive systems. This was definitive proof of a completely new way for life to get energy in the deep sea. And the story gets even better. This isn't just a one-off deal for each spider. The scientists found that this symbiotic farming operation is passed down from one generation to the next. In the world of sea spiders, it's the males who carry and care for the eggs. And researchers found these same methane-eating bacteria all over the egg sacs. This means the babies are essentially born with their own starter pack of bacteria, ready to begin their methane-powered lives from day one. Now, you might be thinking, okay, weird spiders farming bacteria, that's cool, but why does it matter? Well, it matters for all of us. Methane is a greenhouse gas that's way more potent than carbon dioxide at trapping heat in our atmosphere. The deep ocean holds gigantic reservoirs of this stuff, frozen into solids called methane hydrates. As our oceans warm up, there's a real fear these hydrates could melt and release massive amounts of methane. But these deep-sea ecosystems, like the methane seeps, act as a critical biological filter. The bacteria, along with the animals they support, like these sea spiders, mussels, and tube worms, consume up to 90% of the methane before it can ever reach the surface and escape into the atmosphere. By farming and eating these microbes, the humble sea spider is an active, if unwitting, participant in protecting our climate. It's helping to lock away a powerful greenhouse gas deep in the abyss. This incredible discovery shows just how interconnected our planet is. What happens in the pitch-black, freezing depths of the ocean has a real impact on the climate we feel every day. It also reminds us how little we still know about the deep sea, one of the last true frontiers of exploration on Earth. The methane-powered sea spider a silent guardian of the deep, is a perfect testament to the endless, bizarre, and beautiful ingenuity of evolution.